and then infuse in some deep opening for yoga tonight. But Pilates does come from yoga anyway, so I know a lot of you guys have already done Pilates and have experienced it. Anybody not? I think everybody has. Rain dog? Should I not say that? I don't even know why I said that. All right, so sometimes things just come out of my mouth and all right. They just come out of my mouth. All right, so we are gonna start seated and we're gonna begin. And thank you guys for coming and joining. And so we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, 5:15. If you can make it, join us. And don't not come just because you don't have any money. Just come.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. I'll take a prayer, I'll take a blessing, right? Anything. Just come on, just show up and stay healthy and strong, right? Mentally, physically, and emotionally. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're gonna what's that? Shh, we're on camera. We're gonna have James blink that out. My father-in-law watches this. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall, you guys. And we're gonna start to activate the core. Okay, you with me, darling? Yeah. So we're gonna draw the navel into your spine. So do your best to draw the navel in. Okay, pull, pull, pull. Your pelvic floor lifts up. So your pelvic floor comes up to the navel, navel nice and strong. And then you wanna clamp into the belly. So squeeze into the belly as strong as you can, right? So we're gonna try to hold that, maintain that for our postures. Navel in, pelvic floor lifted, and that kind of crunch into the belly. And we open the chest as we do this, and we're breathing in. And as we exhale, you squeeze your waist as strong as you can. So from pubic bone to sternum, press the straight back. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Two more. Take a nice inhale up. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Are they behaving behind me? Doesn't sound it. I know. Bring those feet together. Now I'm relying on you guys to tell me. Squeeze the belly. Knees are going to be bent, okay? So you guys are going to squeeze the belly, reach back into the navel, and then inhale, draw up. Keep those legs strong, pelvic floor strong. So you're going to reach back into the belly. Inhale, coming up. Try that again. Exhale, reach into the belly. Inhale, coming up. So keep drawing that in nice and strong. Two more. Reach. Good. Go a little deeper. And up. And one more time. Reach. And up. Extend your legs out. Squeeze through the tummy. And stretch forward, but scoop your navel back as hard as you can. Inhale, come up and stack through the shoulders. Head, so you have the head, neck, chest, and waist, right? Suck the belly in. Stretch forward as much as you can, but suck the belly in as if I'm right behind you, pulling your navel back. Inhale, reach it all the way back up. Two more times. Go ahead and squeeze your tummy. Stretch, 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 stretch. And come right back up. And one more time. Squeeze into the belly. And come right back up. Now you're gonna bend your knees and roll to your mid-back. Everyone's gonna roll here, so your shoulder blades are up off the floor. And you wanna squeeze, Chris! Sorry. Pump, 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 pump. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Do that again. Breathing in, press the belly, and out. You want to rest to the back of the waist, but keep those shoulder blades off the mat. Yeah, that's it. So you sink as low as you can without letting your shoulders hit down. Take the breath and keep breathing and squeezing. Every time you exhale, you squeeze it a little bit more. And two more sets. And one more time. Now you guys are gonna hold it here. Squeeze those legs up. Lift the legs up nice and strong. Tweeze the legs. So inner thigh strong, belly strong. We're gonna reach the arms up and out and squeeze the waist again. Try that again. Inhale up and out and squeeze your belly. Two more. Inhale up, out. Squeeze the belly. One more time. Inhale, up, out, and squeeze the belly. Bring the hands right behind the head. Bend your knees. You guys get right down into that lower belly and tap down. One and lift. Two and lift. Three 4, tap those toes down, keep the knees bent. 5, keep that belly strong, lift. 6, you're doing great, guys. You should feel the tummy. Yes, no, maybe? Yes? Keep squeezing strong. One more time. Okay, holding it right up here. You're going to send the legs out one at a time. Right leg goes out, and you guys are going to charge the left knee in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then switch. Squeeze. Belly is strong. And we go 1, 2, deepen the work in the belly. 3, shoulders relax. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hands right behind the head, elbow to knee. We go 1, 2, 3. Press down on the tummy. 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it up. Bring the legs up nice, straight, and strong. Grab hold of the right leg. Send this left leg out. Everyone's going to send this left leg out. You're going to squeeze. Pull through that left heel. Press up through the right heel. Pull it in for 3, 2, and switch. And then hold this stretch right here. Pull through your heels. Press that bottom leg out. Grab hold of your top leg. Pull it in for 3, 2, and we keep switching and stretching through the legs. 3, 2, and switch. 3, press through the belly. 2, and switch. 3, 2. If your head is bothering you, your neck is bothering you, put it down or put it on the block, right? 3, 2, 1, and switch. One more time. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Bring the hands right behind the head. Squeeze the belly. Stretch the legs. Lower the legs out. Tuck them in and press it up. And again, you're charging through the waist. Lower them out. Tuck them in and press it up. Keep the back on the ground. Lower the legs out. Tuck them in and press it up. Put the pressure on the belly. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders up off the ground if you can. Try 2 more sets. Press out, tuck in. Good, one more time. Woo! And then release. Draw the head down, draw the knees in. And then when you're ready, drop the feet down, arms down by your side. So you're gonna curl up through the tummy. So you're gonna squeeze that pelvic floor and press your back into the ground and lift your hips all the way up. Squeeze through the tummy, nice and strong. Lift that right leg out and suck in through the belly as you kick up 1 and down, 2 and down, shoulders wide, 3 and down, 4, keep it strong, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop that foot down, heels and toes down, squeeze your tush, pull in through that belly. So you guys want to make sure the butt's nice and tight. Get that left leg out and get your kick. Here we go, 1, and kick, 2, kick, chest open, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop it down and roll 1 vertebrae at a time down to the ground. Uncurl through the tail. Left leg goes out, right leg goes up, shoulders down. Squeeze through the inside of the legs, making big leg circles. Don't let your hips move. Keep the tummy down. You circle down, around, up, and kick 1. Down, around, up, and kick 2. Press into the belly. 3, big circle, you guys. 4, 5, and reverse the direction. Here we go. It's 1. Squeeze down in the belly. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. 5, and 6. Draw that leg down. Make sure the heel stays on the ground. You kick the other leg up. Press the other leg down. Shoulders back and circle around for 1. Kick. 2. Kick. 3. Kick. Get stronger and stretch more. 4, 5, and reverse the direction. Here we go. Go around 1. Squeeze that tummy tight. 2, 3. Good. 4. Stay strong with it, guys. 5. Bigger circle. 1 more time. And 6. Tuck it all the way in and rock yourself up to seated for boat pose. So you're going to squeeze in through those legs. Squeeze into the belly. Lift, lift, lift for 1. Lift the chest. 2. Lift your feet. 3. Lift them up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Anchor them down. Squeeze into the tummy. Twist right, left. Now again, you want to keep your chest up, you guys. Keep those legs together nice and strong for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna crisscross, come onto all fours, working into our spinal stability here, right on hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Suck the navel in as deeply as you can into your spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then reach and stretch your chest forward and stretch your hips back. Let's try that again. Squeeze the belly in as deep as you can. And then reach it back and open. Lift. 2 more times. Squeeze through the tummy. And then stretch forward. And 1 more time. Squeeze in through the tummy. And release into neutral position. Now move those shoulders against your back, you guys, and stretch that right leg all the way out. Okay, we got a football and a bee. Left arm comes out. Squeeze in through the belly, you guys. Now you want to suck the navel in, squeeze your tush, and lift everything up for 1, 2, 3. Bigger stretch. 4. Straighter legs. 5, 6, 7. Now elbow to knee tuck. So we come in 1. Squeeze the tummy. Stretch. 2. Stretch. 3. We should be pretty warm now. Working in the core. 4. Good. 5. Awesome. 6. Keep drawing it in. 7. And 8. Hold it out right there, you guys. You're going to take that leg out to the side. Arm out to the side. Flex your foot. Lift and tap. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. 4, 5. Arm and leg moving. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. Bring it right in again. Knee right under hip. We doing good? Yeah. Yes? All right. So left leg goes out, other leg goes up. Draw the navel in. Suck this in really strong. Reach that arm out. Shoulders against the back. Chest is lifted. And we come up. 1, 2, 3. Really tweeze into the buttocks. 4, 5. Suck the belly in. 6. Arm and leg moving. 7. And tuck it in. Elbow to knee. We go 1. Squeeze the tummy. Stretch. 2. Stretch. 3. Stretch. 4. 4 more, you guys. Breathe. Stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. And now we take it all out to the side. Everything is out to the side. We drop it down. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. Down to the ground and up high. Straight out to the side. 90 degrees, you guys. 4, 3, 2, and we come into plank position. All right, we are getting into it now. So right into those hands and feet. Now, if this is too much, you can be on your knees like that, and that is totally fine. Shoulders down the back, chest is lifted, belly is in. Weight distribution from hands to feet or hands to knees are even. Breathing in and breathing out. 4, 4, 3, 2. Turn to your right side hip. Lift up that left arm, and we're going to come into our Pilates squeezing here. You reach under, squeeze your waist, and lift. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, awesome. 5, doing good. 6, 7, and back to plank position. You guys come right back to the center, and we'll turn to the other side. So we come right to the other side, lift up nice and strong, lift, and reach underneath for 1. Squeeze your tummy. 2, hug your ribs. Good. 3, reach under and lift. 4, woo. 5, awesome. 6, 7, and 8. Come back to plank. Come all the way down to the ground. Now we're going to lift up through the legs and squeeze through the booty. So you guys want to get your thighs up off the ground, hands down, lift through the chest, okay? So legs straight and strong. We lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reach the arms out, reach them back, bend the knees, and then stretch. 1, reach back. 2, big stretch of the legs. 3, good. 4, reach back, squeeze those feet in. 5, 6, you're doing good. 7, and 8. Let's come right back up into plank position and reach into downward dog. Yay-hoo, we made it to downward dog. Yay! Spread your fingers, reach those hips back. Breathing in, breathing out. So the entire yoga practice engages the core. So if you say, I want to do core work, Lorella, you go to yoga. You just activate your core the whole time. I do hear that a lot. And even do work the arms and legs, your core is always engaged to stabilize. So let's take that right leg up to the sky. Reach it up as strong as you can and keep your core engaged. Navel in, pelvic floor strong. Reach a little deeper, you guys. Come into your bend a little bit more. Squeeze your belly toward that left thigh. Press the left heel back and down, and then tuck the knee into the chest and squeeze. Try that again. Reach all the way up and back. Tuck it into the chest and squeeze. Make a stronger, longer line. Reach it back, and then tuck it in and squeeze. Step that foot forward. All right. And we'll come into our low lunge. Now you can always have your knee on the ground. Suck the belly in. Reach the arms out to the side. Yeah. Try to get your head over your hips and twist toward your right leg. So this is like weather vane, right? East, west, north, south. Stretch that back arm back. Stretch that right arm forward. Look to the side. Go for it. Turn your head. Crown of the head is lifted. Breathing in and breathing out. Now lean forward and reach that hand down. Suck your belly in. Reach that top arm all the way up. Back leg is straight. You are still facing that way, everybody. Still looking out there. For 4, you got it. Yep, we got it. 3, 2, and rise up. Ground your back foot. Lift up into warrior 1. Squeeze the back tush and stretch through the core. So tummy work is not just sucking in, but it's also stretching the belly. It's very good for digestion to get the stretch in. So you want to get that good stretch. And then clasping the hands back, squeeze through the tummy. Don't squeeze through the chest, okay? Chest stays open. Squeeze your belly. Reach up over. Go ahead and come down into that stretch. And if you're able to, straighten out your leg. Come into that stretch a little more. 2, and 1. Release the hands back down. Step into plank. Now you can plank regular, or you can plank medium. I don't know. Regular, medium, high, whatever you want to call it, with the leg up in the air. Come on down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. So using the core to move your body. Use that belly to reach you back into downward dog. Reach it all the way back. Spread through the armpits. Stretch through your upper back. Pull your heels back and down. Everybody get your weight back into your heels. Pull your hips back. Bend your spine forward more. So your chest and your head go to your legs. Yes. Lift your left leg up to the sky. And breathe. Keep core active. And tuck knee into chest. Come through plank. Squeeze your tummy. Squeeze. Stretch it all the way back. Bigger, longer stretch. Tuck it in again. Big squeeze. And one more time. Stretch back and tuck it in. Now step that forward, and again, if you don't make it, you just use your hand to push it up there, and then we come into our lunge. So it's a low lunge. You get down nice and low, reach up, oops, reach open, suck the belly in, pelvic floor strong, and we twist to the tennis court. So you guys are going that way, right? So you're opening up your body. Crown of the head is up. Stretch that back arm back more. Front arm forward more. Back leg is straight. Front knee bends more. And you breathe in and breathe out. And we'll come forward and come down into our twist. Yes.
Still facing the tennis court.
Still facing the tennis court. Yes, yes, yes. Back heel is up. Coming into that stretch of your back leg. Suck into the belly a little closer to your thigh. Thigh closer to the belly, and breathe in and breathe out. Now we'll unwind, ground your back foot, and rise up. Coming into warrior 1. So again, draw the navel in, pull up the pelvic floor, clamp into the belly, and reach. So everything is strong in the belly. Now you reach open, stretch back, squeeze into the tummy, keeping the chest open, come all the way down. Go a little stronger, a little deeper. Back leg is strong. Get your weight into your back leg like you're gonna step backwards. If you're able to, you straighten out your front leg. That's up to you. And breathe deeply. All right, we step into plank again. And if you're doing that medium or high version with the leg in the air, you go for it. You squeeze the core, come down to the ground. Inhaling up. Exhale back into downward dog. Woo! Stretching and hollowing out the belly. So you're using that nice deep core work here. And if you have to go on your knees, you go on your knees. You want to just take a little break, go take a little break and do that, right? Right leg in the air, bend your knee in the air, and open your hip. Now try not to twist your back like this, like don't turn your chest or anything like that. Keep your shoulders and your hips squared and just squeeze the booty, right? So open up through the leg, press back into that left heel and draw your chest toward your left foot. Draw your chest and head toward your left foot and just go for it. Push your head and chest to your left foot and breathe deeply for 3. Right knee open right, up higher, 2, and 1. Step it forward, so good. Step it all the way forward and we'll come into warrior 2. So get that nice stretch into warrior 2. Core is strong. So front knee is bent, back leg must be straight in warrior 2. Get that nice and open. Shoulders open, there you go. You're gonna lean back to your back leg. Reach that top hand right behind you. Back, bottom hand goes up your back. Everybody, bottom hand up your back. Reach your left hand up your back like you're trying to connect your hands. Go ahead and open your throat. Squeeze through the belly. Squeeze through the legs. Press a little bit more for 3, 2. Open up through the arms and come into archer's pose. So the front leg is straight, the back knee bends and turns. So the back knee bends, your left knee bends, your left leg. So bend left, straighten right. Pull the arms. Bend that back knee more. Face the front and pull. Now you're gonna come down, flex this foot, and come down into your squat. Come down into your squat. Just like Kung Fu Panda. Yes! Come on! Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Turn those toes up and open. Flex your right foot and turn those toes of the right foot back. 2. Rise up. Wake up. Turn to the front. Come into plank. Yay! So core is nice and strong. You guys can stay plank. You can do push-ups with me if you want to on your on your toes or on your knees. Melissa will show you how. Belly is in. We come down 1, press, 2, press, and you push. Good. Try to touch your chest to the ground for 4. Do your best. Press, breathe. 3, keep it in the core. 2, so good. And 1. All right, let's release it down. Stretch your chest all the way up. Pull the belly. And exhale into downward dog. Woo, baby. All right. So this is our little strength section. And we are going to be working a little more core. Yay. Aren't you guys happy about that? Happy Tuesday. Left leg up in the air. Bend that left knee in the air. Move your head and your chest toward your right leg. Right leg straight and strong. Right heel down and back. Turn that left knee open. And breathe. Keep your shoulders and hips square. Keep the core strong. So belly is in. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. And then go ahead and squeeze the knee into the chest. Step it forward. Ground your back foot. Rise up into warrior 2. Open, reach down. Again, navel's in, pelvic floor strong, clamp into the belly. You want to get your feet wider apart, you guys. So Paul, open up your feet more. So that the back leg is straight, front knee is bent. Separate your feet more, Paul. Get wider. Open up through the chest. Yeah, there you go. So you're going to get open, wide, chest open. Lean to your right leg all the way back. Take this top arm back. Reach it to your back. Bottom arm reaches all the way up behind. Connect your hands or just reach toward. And lift through the chest as you guys plunk into your hips. Plunk. Should be a drinking game. Plunk. Don't give us any idea. So 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, open up, straighten out the front leg, turn the toes of your right foot and come into archer's pose. So your right knee bends, back leg, lunge to the back there, front leg is straight. The one you're looking at is straight. Okay, so keep straightening out your front leg, Paul. Straight, yeah, there you go. Bend into the back and pull. 2. Now you guys are gonna come down into your Kung Fu Panda. Flex and come down. Now if you're getting stuck and you can reach the ground, get a little assistance, and go for it. But you try to open the hips down here, separate, open, and come down. Chest is high if you can make it. Flex the foot, left foot, turn the toes back toward your pinky toe. Stretch it back. You feel it, right? Turn that foot for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's rise up, turn to the front, step into the front, and bring your feet together for chair pose. So we're gonna come into chair pose. All right, so core is strong, come into chair, squeeze the belly. Just the way we began the class, suck the navel in, pelvic floor lifts. I feel like you're in Montana, Kathy. Montana Hill, whatever. No, I don't even know Montana. I've done that right. Sorry. Welcome. Welcome to hell. Stretch up. We're just visiting. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the core strong. Squeeze that leg. Straighten out the knee. Pull. Yes. For 4. Straight leg. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down into chair pose. It's going to get easier, I swear. Last 5 minutes of class, piece of cake. Hold the navel in. Pelvic floor strong. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come all the way up and lift that other leg. Flex your foot. Straighten this out. You want to try to straighten out your leg and kick your shin up. So you're locking your knee. Yes. You want your shin to kick up. Shin kick up. 2, 3, and 1. Feet together. Legs strong. Core is tight. Suck the navel in and up. Pelvic floor strong. Clamp into the belly as you stretch. Good. Reaching all the way up. Squeeze into the obliques here. So you guys are going to bend and contract as deeply as you can here. So hip to rib, rib to hip, and go further. Like make your body into a C shape. Just go for it. Pull the arms that way more. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, extend, neutralize the body. So make sure everything's nice and squared. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So squeeze that rib cage right down to the hip. Pull, pull, pull. Throat is open. Pull the arms a little further. Throat is open, please. 2, and 1. Release and come forward into your stretch, right? Squeeze into the tummy, just like we did at the beginning of the class. Suck into the belly. So reach for the floor. Legs are straight, no bend to your knees. Draw the hands together if you can. And keep that index finger point down. And pull the crown of the head toward the index fingers and suck the belly up toward the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come all the way down to the ground and we'll step back with our right leg. Okay, so back knee comes down. I'm gonna lift all the way up, get that nice reach. I'm gonna press through that front leg. So you guys are gonna have your left leg in front, you got it. You're gonna push through that front leg for 1, straighten it out, and then lunge into it. So this is not gonna move your foot, you're gonna move your knee. You're gonna press back for 2, and lunge. Good, do it again. 3, and lunge, belly's in, and 1 more time, 4, and lunge. Good. Now you're going to walk this foot out to the side, bring the hands down to the floor or wherever you want to, and pull your inner thigh up. Press this knee away from this hip and vice versa. Pull your right hip to the right a little bit more. So you got to really stretch that hip open. Come all the way down if you guys want to on the forearms. Let your lower back come down. Let your chest come down. Let your head come down. Keep the belly strong. Release into the joint of the hip. For 3, stay with it, 2, and 1. Now, if you need to come out of it, you come out of it. If you can come to the next part, you bend your back leg. You take your left hand, that's this one, mirror me. Reach it back and look back and catch your foot, heel, whatever it is, and grab and pull it in. And you're gonna draw this left thigh to the right thigh to the ground a little bit more. Draw your right thigh to the ground a little more. For 3, Paul, this one's good for you. 2, it's like, why is she picking on me? And 1, release that all the way back, and then stepping back in with that back leg and switch. So we're gonna take that other leg back. Again, you don't have to go further than your body's ready. Just please keep that in mind. You can do little reaches. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way, okay? So reaching up, And this right leg is planted. I have the toes of my back foot flexed. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want to, but sometimes I feel it might anchor your pelvis better. So you're gonna straighten out that leg and then lunge into it. And you're gonna try to just keep mobilizing the pelvis. You can go straighter, deeper into it. Hold the belly in the whole time for 3. Try to keep your chest up and back. 2, is that close one? And 1. Come all the way down. I can feel it now. I know when it's coming near me. It's like that movie Dodgeball. Did you guys ever see that one? I can feel them all. So you gotta reach this inner thigh open, 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 right? So you're pulling this inner thigh and knee and hip open. This hip is going the other way. So you want to pull your left hip to the left. Don't let that hip turn as well, right? And just keep getting that stretch. If you want to come down further, you come all the way down. I see it. Okay, if you guys want to come out of it, you can. If you want to grab your back leg, you're going to bend it in. Your right hand is going to reach back. You're going to squeeze for that leg and pull it in. And then once you have that foot right in, you're going to move the top of your left thigh to the ground a little bit more. So you come down a little bit deeper for 3. So good for the body, you guys. 2 and 1. Nice. Let's release and come back into child's pose. So we're going to stretch back into child's pose, reaching all the way back. Widen your back. Everybody spread your hands, your fingers nice and wide. Press your hands into the ground. Activate through the core again. So suck the belly in, reach back a little bit deeper. Great. Let's come up into extended puppy pose. So knees right under hips, chest is forward. Draw the chest down, draw the belly in. So squeeze through the chest, coming down to the ground. That's it. Stretch your belly, stretch your chest. Try to get your forearms up off the mat. Chin is down, breathing deeply. Stretch your chest to the ground. Keep your arms up for 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna peek up, and if you want to or able to, get your leg out to the side. 2 mats is a good idea for out here. You'll have right leg out to the side. You absolutely don't have to do it. You can stay kneeling if you want to, right? Right arm goes under the mat, and you're gonna look to the left, under the arm rather, on the mat. And the side of your head is gonna carefully come down to the ground. So press the side of the head and the upper back to the ground carefully so that you don't fold your head in. Breathe in and breathe out. Do your best for 3, 2, and 1. Unwind, come right back up. Bring that knee in and bring that leg out to the side. You getting it? Good. All right, stretch the arms all the way out. Take that other leg out to the side and weave that left arm right underneath. Here you go. So sucking the belly in. So the head is up, but don't let your head go down into your tummy, right? Keep the head up and then carefully start to lower it down so that it either rests on the floor or keeps coming closer to the yoga mat, okay? So you're really getting a stretch in that thoracic part of your spine, upper back, and strengthening through the shoulder for 4. You're doing great, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's come in and have a seat. And we're going to just come into boat pose again. Just a quick little core work here. Just squeeze into the belly again. You can do this with your feet down. You don't even have to lift your legs up. You can be right here with your feet down, okay? So, but if you're able to, pick it all up. Who's winning is what I want to know. We are. That's right, that girl. That's a good one. Lift, lift, lift. So you guys are going to suck this in. You can stay here, keep lifting the chest and the legs, or you can keep your feet down, or you can add these taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stay, take a break, or you can add this little press in. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And 6. And then we'll roll it back down onto the back. Just do quick tummy work. Again, you want to roll to the shoulder blades, base of the shoulder blades. Don't roll all the way down, right? So squeeze into the tummy, suck that all the way in, bring the hands behind the head, and you're going to alternate lifting the legs while you crunch for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep pressing deep into the belly. 6, 7, 8. Another set of 8. Get strong in the tummy. 8. Keep pulling that navel down. 7. Even if you just lie there and do nothing but pull your navel down, you're getting stronger. It's true that. True fact, right? So 4, 3, 2. And then hold the right leg up. Reach for that right ankle with your right hand. Stretch it all out. Keep that navel in. Squeeze through the tummy. And then tuck in again. Okay, so we go 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And hold it up. Switch hands. Bring that hand back. Bring that leg down. Bring the other leg up. Left hand to left ankle. And we stretch, suck into the belly. 1, stretch. 2, stretch. Lift and lower the chest. 3, stretch. 4, awesome. 5, whoo. 6, nice. 7, beautiful. And 8. Nice job, you guys. Tuck all the way in. We work into our deeper stretches here. Again, the core is always involved. So we'll open up through the knees, catch your feet, and bring them right into your body. Stretch your lower belly down flat. Shrug the shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out. When you guys are ready, you come into happy baby. So you can either hold your feet or your shins or the backs of your thighs, but suck the belly in and flatten out your lower back as you push your thighs and your knees to the ground. Spread your chest and shoulders. Neck is nice and long for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your feet rest to the ground and open through your hips. So you guys press your pinky toes to the ground, push them down. And when you push your pinky toes down, you'll also be pushing the sides of the knees down. So toes down, knees down, activating the glutes. Clasp your hands together, lift through the chest and squeeze the arms back. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep that throat open. Now we take the arms above the chest here. Hold the chest nice and steady. Close the right knee over the left and go beyond. So you're going to stretch out that leg beyond and take the arms to the right. So you guys are going to be kicking that leg as if you're pulling your thigh out of your hip socket and stretching it out toward your foot. And keep pulling as you suck the belly in. Pull the arms for 3, lengthen your back, 2, and 1. Draw that back in, bring the soles of the feet together, open everything up again, toes to the ground, knees to the ground. Take that left knee over the right and extend your leg straight. You can always keep it bent, you know that, right? But if you can, you're gonna kick that leg straight and keep pulling that thigh all the way to your foot. So keep kicking your thigh bone, your femur bone, pull it toward the foot, stretch the arms the other way, suck the belly in, elongate your back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck that all the way back in. Beautiful job. Bring the knees into the chest and rock yourself up into seated. Awesome. So you guys are going to come into pigeon pose. That right leg's going to be front. If you're not doing pigeon pose, laying over your leg, there's a couple of options. One is you can cross the ankle like this, and you can work into it this way. Okay, you can sit up like that and do pigeon pose, or you can come onto your back like that and pull it into your chest this way. So you can do the seated version, the lying down version, or the torture version. This version, where one leg is in front, the other leg is back, and you roll this outer hip to the ground and you work into the joint of the hip, right down into the joint of that hip. So we're going to elongate the chest forward and come down over the leg. So stretching down. So those of you guys who are on your back or seated, you're pulling the leg into your chest. When you're lying down, you're pulling your chest over your leg. You got it? So you're still getting that joint flexion, that hip flexion. So you want to grab the leg and pull it in. Belly is nice and strong, shoulders back. Those of you guys who are lying down, you are pulling your torso forward more, pulling that hip back more. For 4, go for it. 3, wiggle that hip back a little bit more. 2, and 1. And we'll rise up, and you guys will switch legs. If you're on the back, and if you're on the face down, you switch legs, swing it around. Take that outer hip to the ground, okay? So outer hip to the ground. Those of you guys who are on your back, you grab your legs, and pull your leg into your chest. Those of you guys who are here, you're pulling your chest to your leg, okay? So you want to elongate, okay? When you're on your back, try not to round your back. You want to get that good length. Good. So keep pulling your hip back, stretching glutes and hamstrings. Pull your chest forward a little bit more. Open up your chest. Pull your chest forward a little bit more. For 4, stretch that back leg back. 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Bring it right back up and come on up to seated. Soles of your feet together. Bring the bottoms of the feet down. Yeah. Knees to the ground. Lift through the chest. So you guys want to lift through the lower back. Up nice and strong. Anchor your sitting bones down, open through the hips. You're gonna suck in through the belly and stretch your lower back forward. Try to notice if you're pushing your lower back to do this. You wanna lift up and stretch your lower back forward toward your toes. So keep stretching and opening the knees and pushing the feet into your hands. Don't pull your feet up, you're actually pushing your feet down, right? So push your feet down, your knees down, and your lower back stretches forward. For 4, you're doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it all the way back in, and then you slide the legs out a little bit, so it's the same shape, just a little bit more open, and we come forward, grab through those feet, and stretch, and bring your forehead down, and elongate your torso. For 4, stretch your back a little bit more. 3, knees open. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's extend the right leg out, and your left leg is either going to come up like this. If you can, I'm going to have you pull it back like that, but if you're not able to do that, you turn it in. Okay, so this will give you that quad and hip flexor stretch as well. Okay, so you're going to sink down, get that nice reach, and come forward and stretch right over that leg. Forehead to knee or to shin. Grab any part of your leg. Grab your calf, grab your ankle, grab your thigh, and move your torso more forward. For 4, bring your lower belly forward more. Squeeze your thigh. 3, good. 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's rise up and take this leg and bring it in, and we'll take it to side 2. So again, you're pulling right in through here or pulling it back. Okay, so it's up to you how deep you want to go. This leg is straight. Try not to let that leg flop so you can come forward. Just keep that as strong as you can. Lift up tall and come forward. Go ahead and squeeze in through your tummy, you guys. Shoulders back. Extend through the torso. Let your forehead and your chest come down a little bit more. Rest your hands on any part, right? Let your head bow down. Let your chest come down and go a little bit further. For 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's bring that right back in. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to come into our final hip stretch here, and we'll get a couple more shoulders. This is going to be the frog pose on the knees, so you might want to turn the lengthwise of your mat. We start with the knees outside, so again, I have my knees out, and the feet are going to be open. We're opening up inside the hips, the hip flexors. No kidding. You want to try to spread, you guys, instead of just from here, you want to try to spread from here. You want to try to open the hips across the lower belly. So if you can think about that, your pelvis is opening and you're trying to stretch across your lower belly and getting that to spread and come to the ground. I know it's not the most comfortable thing if you don't have the right mats, right? How do we do it without 2 mats?
I'll be a tadpole.
Kind of scooch back to the back of your mat a little bit so you have some mat in front of you maybe. So if you scooch back, like maybe there, that might help you, right? So get your lower belly to spread, and you're trying to spread open the lower belly and get it flat to the floor. Yeah? Or something like that. But just feel that stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. All right. Woo! Bring it all in and stretch back. Nice job, you guys. All right, and when you guys are ready, you'll come up into kneeling. Okay, and your hips are in. Stretching the quads down, so key. So you can face front or side, whatever works. Your feet are apart. Press your shins and the tops of the ankles into the floor. Okay, so feel that. And you want to stretch your quads down, all the way down across there. And you're pulling your pelvis or your hips, your belly into this lift up. You squeeze the center of your glutes forward. So if you want to put your thumbs there or something like that, push the center of your glutes forward to open up your hips so you're not using your back, use the glutes. Then you pull the shoulders and the head back. And possibly reach for your feet and possibly stretch your thighs down more, right and left, and your belly and your chest up more. Okay? Thighs down more, chest up more. One more time. Thighs down more, chest up more. Beautiful job, you guys. All right, let's release. Have a seat. Woo! And do a quick shoulder chest stretch before we come down on the back. So let's take a moment here just to kind of get the chest right here, the underside and the sides of the chest, the front and the sides, to lift straight up, okay? So you don't want the chest to be stuck down here, and then we try to lift and we push through the mid back. You want to try to let this rise up and this rise up. So you're pulling up right in through the chest and open. So the belly draws in and you think about lifting the chest, and then we'll pull up nice and strong. So this is a chest opener, which means right about here, right? So that right hand goes down and you're stretching over. So about mid ribs, you crack it right there, and that's the part that's stretching. You don't want to come down here at the waist. So pull, use the arm like a tool to pull your chest more open. The front here stays open and this side stays open too. Throat is open. Bring this hand behind the head and pull that elbow and shoulder back. Now move your head back a little bit more. 2 and 1. Let's lift again, get that nice reach, lift the belly and come over and get that nice reach. So again, we have a tendency to stretch from here down here. So I want you guys to stretch from here. So you charge this in, hold that steady, and pull that all the way over. Keep pulling, pulling, pulling from that chest, and then bring that hand back. And then that elbow goes back. It feels really good. Release it back into the center. Clasp the hands back. Keep the chest lifted as you suck the belly in and bow forward. And use your tummy muscles. This is where that Pilates really comes in and your core work. Don't strain with your neck, but squeeze the tummy and lift the arms all the way over. Great job. And let's release it down, and we'll come on the back for a final twist, okay? So, you know, I know some of these postures can get challenging for some of us. They're not even nearly challenging for some of us, right? So everyone's at different levels. Just really important just to do what you can, feel your best, try to go a little bit further every single time, right? So we'll come right down onto the back and stretching the arms out to the side. So we're pulling that chest into the lift. So make your body into that nice T shape. And your knees are bent, and you're just gonna start to move your thighs right to left, keeping your sacrum on the ground. So you're tweezing the belly again and going back to that Pilates as you move your thighs right to left. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. All right, so you're gonna bring your left foot on the outside of that right knee and draw the right knee to the left. And just keep drawing the knee to the left. Maybe go to the inside of the knees and stretch the outside of the hip. That lower belly is drawn in. Chest stays high. Shoulders are back. You're going to be breathing in and out. There you go. Just keep the shoulders stretching, you guys. And if you want to turn your head away from the knees, go ahead and turn your head away from the knees. And come back into the center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. You're right in the danger zone between peace and power over there. Let's bring that leg across. Bring it all the way across. Okay, so you've got that right foot on the outside of the left knee. Left knee is going to the right, inside of the knee toward the ground. Chest and shoulders open. Keep the chest lifted and try to untense the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Right back into the center and just let those legs float up. If you want to do shoulder stand or legs overhead, you go for it. If you want to just let those legs kind of float up and let that lower belly come down into the body, you can do that. You can put your hands there to keep that nice and strong still, even though, you know, you're kind of feel like you're relaxing against the floor. You want to feel that lower belly holding the sacrum and the lower back to the ground as you're relaxing and floating the legs a little bit closer to you without rounding through the back. And we breathe in, breathe out, keep that neck open, inhale and exhale. So just continue to soften the body, feeling your legs floating, whether they're here, up and over, or straight up to the sky. Inhale to exhale. Beautiful. Now let's get that left leg down, and that right leg will come across. So this is IT band, outer thigh. This outer hamstring muscle gets pretty tight. So you want to rotate your thigh inward and downward. Try to keep your back on the ground. Do your best to keep the back of your right hip on the ground. Squeeze the inside of your leg, your lower leg and your ankle toward the floor, that right leg. Pull into the belly and inner thighs. 2 and 1. And then we'll come up and we'll do the last stretch here, taking that right leg down and then bring that leg across. All right, so you're gonna bring that leg all the way across and squeeze into the belly and rotate that leg in. So again, you guys wanna get that shin to come to the floor. Just allow it to happen. Just keep feeling the energy moving inward and downward. And then release it down. We'll come into Shavasana, so you just let the legs relax. Let the shoulders relax. Make sure you're right in the middle, you guys. So look at your hips. Your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Your back should be long. Your shoulders are in line with your hips. Neck is long. Head is back. And arms relax. Okay, so roll the shoulders back. Close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale it out. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, try to soften your body. Try to soften your body. Now I do think that we have this football going on around us while we're trying to relax is really a good part of our practice, okay? It's good to just know that there's something that's around us that's out of our control. You know, we might cause us a little bit, you know, to feel a little tense. And this is a really good practice to practice relaxing inward and calming what is within our control, which is our inner environment. So no matter what's going on around us, just breathing in and breathing out and letting it go. I know you guys can't help but look up and see what happened. Ooh. Let it go. Be within yourself. Go right into that space inside of yourself. Make it your practice, right? And feeling the breath coming in and out of both nostrils. So again, it's like going underwater when there's a storm, right? If you're like in the storm in the ocean, there's so much turbulence. But if you go under the water, you go deep, it's quiet. So you're going deep where it's quiet. Softening the legs and the arms and the back and the belly, mouth and the jaw. And see if you can relax those parts of the physical body that are usually so tense or have some discomfort. See if you can use that your intelligence, your mind, to connect there and breathe some light and ease and relaxation into those areas, much needed. Listening to those areas of the body that need healing, that need light, that need rest. Rest a little deeper, letting the head reach back more, shoulders reach back more, feeling the breath in both nostrils and out both nostrils. As you breathe into yourself, you smile. As you exhale, you release. Breathe in, we smile. Exhale, we release. Inhale, smile. Exhale, release. Alright, when you guys are ready to come out of Shavasana, keep that inner peace, staying calm and relaxed in the body, mind, and heart. Start to move the body generously. Take your time rolling to your side before coming up to seated. And so when we do sit up nice and tall, okay, hips are grounded just as high. How nice would it be to be relaxed throughout the whole day, no matter what's going on? How nice would that feel?
Super nice.
Super nice. Is it possible? Yes. With practice, but we got to start somewhere, right? You guys found it for a second, a millisecond? When you find it for a millisecond, you find it for 2 milliseconds. And you keep going from there, okay? So finding that inner peace and that quiet and that calm takes something to build on. You find a little and you just keep building on it, okay? No matter what crap is going on around you. Namaste.